How are we supposed to discipline children without getting angry at them? What do we mean by discipline? Managing their screen time, having a routine and following it with them, managing their behavior when they are not talking well, when they are being rude, we have to tell them this is not the right way, keeping them safe. There's so many things we have to do as parents. Then they do not listen to us sometimes. What to do, how to not get angry, and still have a discipline around our children. Hi, I'm Dr. Rishina Sadana. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to talk a lot about parenting. Today, I'm going to discuss 4 important rules of disciplining children, which are going to help you in having a beautiful bond with your children in spite of making all the rules and boundaries. The first rule of positive discipline is how we are putting that rule or boundary. When you're telling your child to stop watching screen now, or they cannot watch the screen right now, or they cannot have the ice cream right now, or they cannot go out right now, whatever you are telling them no to, how are you doing it? Are you getting angry and irritated while you're doing it? Or are you firm? Are you still respectful? So how does that look? When you're angry, mostly your tone is, but I've told you so many times we have to switch off the screen. You're still not giving it to me. Now why are you behaving like this? This is anger. There's a lot of emotion here. When we talk about disciplining them positively, we have to be firm but respectful. So I know you want to watch more, but we have to stop now, beta. I'll have to take the screen right now from you. I know you can do it. I can see you're upset. Yes, beta, but we still have to do it. This is firm. I know you want to have the ice cream, but we still can't have it, beta. So we have to tell them no and put the boundaries wherever required, but we can still be respectful and we can keep the boundary without getting angry at them when we follow what tone we are using and we are more conscious about it. Here comes the second rule of positive discipline, because whenever you're going to put a discipline, there is going to be some kind of opposition. Your child will cry, your child will throw some tantrum, your child may start arguing with you. That is why it is so difficult to be calm, to be respectful, to be firm, and we get angry. So whenever your child shows that they are not happy with the boundary and they want more screen or whatever they are crying for, you still have to be calm. You still have to let the feeling of frustration, disappointment, there's some feeling in your child's body, in your child's behavior that's coming out, and this feeling is because your child doesn't like the boundary that you have put. You have to let that feeling pass. Children are going to show that they don't like it. They should be allowed to show it. Our role is to be still be respectful, be firm, and let that feeling pass without changing your decision, without changing your no to yes. And here comes a third rule. That is, please be consistent in your discipline. If you say no, stick to it. If you can't stick to it, then you don't say no. If you have a rule in place, then you follow it. Because if you are not going to be consistent, if you are going to keep changing your boundaries, your children will keep testing the boundaries. They also know that they are flexible. Especially, for example, they throw a tantrum and because you get irritated, you change your no to yes. Now your child is going to throw more and more tantrums to change your no to yes every time. If you're not going to be consistent and more predictable, then your children are going to test you again and again, and it's going to become very difficult. It's going to be like a battlefield every time when you're disciplining your children. So be consistent, have less boundaries, but follow them. And the last very important tip about disciplining children is that have realistic discipline, please. Understand your child. Do not have so many rules and boundaries. Do not correct your children so much. Do not have such a discipline, unrealistic discipline, that your child gives up, rebels and says, Jo karna hai kar lo, I can't make you happy. So have discipline that is more realistic. That means accept some behaviors. Children are still going to be children. They are going to behave like children. They will shout here and there. They are going to run here and there. They are going to be loud. So let these things be. Choose your fights. Do not correct them at places which are not really harming anyone. They are just part of their age. That's how they are. It's part of their temperament. Understand your child. Be realistic. For example, my little child who's 6 years old, it's still difficult for him to sit at one place and eat. He will keep moving. After 5 minutes of eating, he will go here and there. I have to be realistic. There was a time he could not even sit for 2 minutes. Now he's able to sit for 5-7 minutes. He's getting there. I need to be realistic. So have realistic discipline and your children will keep following it instead of rebelling and giving up. And that is my last tip to you. Disciplining children is not easy because there will be some opposition, and you will have to be respectful and kind even when you are not feeling good about their reaction, and you'll have to be consistent, and you'll have to follow through in spite of their tantrums, and you'll have to be realistic. You'll have to allow some behavior so that wherever you put restriction or wherever you put the boundary, it has more value. When you are correcting children a lot anyways, you lose the value of your words. So choose your fight so that the value of your words is intact. So follow these tips, and I hope they will help you. I'll keep coming back with more and more tips on parenting and how to be with children and how to be calm ourselves. Do subscribe to my channel. There's a notification bell. Just click on it so that whenever I put a new video, you get the notification and you're updated. I'll keep sharing my own experiences and my own expertise over here. Thank you.